Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How you guys doing? You guys are doing good. Now this is a video that was recommended by, one of the family members in the comments, because all the subscribers are family members, man. You're part of the family. Now, I've been reacting to a lot of ultra videos and I've been learning, and you guys have been telling me teaching me a little bit more about the ultras and how they're not the hooligans, but the hooligans are ultras, ultras are not hooligans, and all of that. I've been learning so much from you guys, and I really appreciate that. And I want to continue. I'm just an American, man. Yes, I love football, but I still have a lot to learn. So yeah, I read all the comments, and even when you guys are fighting in the comments about whose ultra is the best and all of that, I read all of that, but I just stay out of it, because I try not to get involved in all of that. And then my name gets mentioned in there. I see it, but I don't click on it. I don't like any of them. I just read it and just keep my distance, 6 feet, Corona and all that. But anywho, this is a video that should teach me more about the ultras, why ultras are so important for football. I'm excited. And again, I've always, ever since I learned about ultras and started watching, these ultra videos, I just can't wait for this COVID thing to be over so I can go see, some of these in Europe, be a part of it. And yeah, so go ahead and subscribe, man. Hopefully the channel gets bigger and then I can maybe afford to go on these trips and all of that stuff, and the rest. But yeah, let's get this video started. Why ultras are so important. Bosnia, India, really? Greece, Morocco, really? They're pretty much all over the world. It's in India, so they're in Asia. Morocco, Morocco's Africa. Yeah. Why am I thinking about that? Yeah, Morocco's Africa. So they're all over. And then I'm sorry for pausing. Someone just told me about the ones in Cincinnati, which is an MLS team. I didn't know, And I watched the video and I was like, huh. They're okay for a new team. They're okay, and their fans know the songs and all of that. Yeah, it was kind of lit seeing that, but yeah.
Also a source of controversy. So we decided to break it down once and for all.
Okay.
What is an ultra? And what do they do?
What do they do?
We've all grown used to scenes like this out of Italy and Germany. Scenes from this to this in the MLS. The glory of the Balkans, and all too often see them portrayed as criminals for moments.
Damn!
But what are ultras and what do they do? Originally used by the Gazzetta dello Sport to describe a group of supporters in the 1960s, ultras or ultras broadly defined subcultures in the world. However, the term was only appropriated by an actual fan group in 1969, with Sampdoria's Ultras Tito Cucciaroni and Torino's Ultras Granata. Since then, fans have reappropriated the name.
Manchester United!
The term is far from clearly defined. Italians interpreted foreign styles of spectatorship and made their own, something between the South American Barras and Brazilian Torcidas and the British hooligans. Thus, ultras groups were established, born to represent the distinct cultures and traditions from which they originated. Inspiration from the time of city-states, in which autonomous cities would defend their identity and their interests against others. Ultras value the defense of their territory, which is a feeling that has its roots in the historical age. They are the most fanatic supporters of a team, in a sort of 12th man.
Contributing to what's happening on the field, there's no feeling like it.
An ultra is constantly committed to the club, setting up for match days and social events during the week.
Interesting.
Training sessions and youth games, and showing up hours ahead of match day for any last-minute preparations. Away matches are
I want to be a part of that so bad.
important. It's where
I mean, I've seen Manchester United sort of kind of.
There were 20,000 people coming to that game and 16,000 from St. Paulian.
and the opportunity to show off your pride in another territory. This comes in the form of choreographies, flags,
Damn.
chants, banners, and fanzines. The strongest expression of these
Damn.
usually reserved for anniversaries of the clubs, legendary players, the fan groups themselves, derbies, rivalry games, and finally, big cup matches. Ultras have always been characterized by their culture.
Oh, that fire.
Who support largely rides on reacting to what's happening on the pitch. Ultras make their own show.
Damn. There's always been an organization behind this. Usually we start preparing when the club doesn't finance it. We use our own resources, both time and money-wise.
Drums, flares,
The dedication, man, it's like no other. I love it.
the opportunity to freely express a collective idea and a unity of devotion all contribute to this atmosphere.
Damn.
If possible, Ultras will march through a city
Damn.
making sure their presence is well known. The group mentality is essential to being an Ultra. Rivalry and friendship are the most confusing and turbulent parts of Ultras culture. Of course, there are derbies between two teams of the same city or town, but the motivation behind friendships and distances between these relationships can be truly remarkable. Despite being rivals, Genoa and
Start off as a kid being a part of the Ultra.
for their connection of immigrants established in the club. Soon as Zvezda's Delier, Olympiakos Gate 7, and Spartak Moscow's Fratria have a connection based on being the dominant team from three Orthodox nations. Just as Ultras took inspiration from political protest, the actions of Ultra groups have been influenced by political ideologies ranging from avowed nationalists to anti-fascists. For example,
Damn, it gets that deep.
forge international links and friendships with other anti-fascist Ultra groups across Europe on political grounds, as can be seen with their friendship with German side St. Pauli. While on the contrary, Lazio's Irriducibili consider Livorno and Atalanta among their biggest rivals due to their political stance. Lazio's Ultras consider themselves to be far right, while Livorno and Atalanta fans are left-wing.
Wow.
The culture has become a focal point for the movement against the commercialization of sports and football in particular.
Damn, it's that deep.
Contracts have left stadiums,
Politics.
ticket prices are on the rise, and players seem to live in a different reality, where loyalty is lost and the chance of signing for a higher wage bill wins over the chance of acquiring legendary status amongst a group of fans. To Ultras, football at the highest level often feels like a sanitized product, built more for those in the main stand and in commercial suites than for the most devoted fans behind the goal. Simultaneously, authorities continue to innovate new forms of repression against fans.
Getting to a stadium in Hungary. I've been to Hungary before. Budapest, I love Hungary. At least here at Friday, requires an ID which contains date of birth, our maiden's mother name, email address, and address. Also use your palm.
Pyro, megaphones and drums, bans on standing room and away travel have had little to no impact of instances on stadium violence. Today, maneuvering the minefield of stadium laws has become a nightmare. These laws have been introduced under the guise of reducing instances of violence at football, but have largely had the adverse effect of killing the atmosphere at many grounds. The
Yeah.
of these groups who seek out physical confrontation continue to operate. As
The hooligans.
hopelessly seek to curb it through football-specific legislation. This has left fans feeling criminalized, suspicious that states and corresponding football federations would rather see them banished from the game. Whatever your club or political affiliation, the breadth of Ultras culture around the world is a testament to this beautiful game. At times, this passion can escalate into violence, but this is not an Ultras problem, but a societal one. An Ultras group's existence revolves around intense, coordinated support for their team.
Yeah.
Vibrant displays during matches, making noise on the terraces, and highlighting, publicizing, and furthering issues affecting their local territory and in solidarity with other supporter communities. In Egypt, the Ultras of Al-Ahli and Zamalek have largely been credited for their pivotal role in the uprising of the Egyptian revolution. These are just a small number of the incredible initiatives regularly organized by nearly every Ultras group in the world.
Man, that looks so lit.
Stereotype and even harder to define. But one thing is for sure, they are not all criminals, and when it comes to football, they remind us of a purer game. One in which you go out and support your team regardless of the names on the back of the shirt, turning friends into family and being proud of where you come from.
I love it. I love it. Ooh, what did I do? Nope. I almost kicked on another video. Anywho, yeah. I mean, I enjoyed that. I learned a lot about the Ultras. Some stuff that I had already learned from you guys in the comments. That, you know, Ultras are just big fans that love their team and all of that. Yeah, that was interesting, man. Thank you for, like, you know, whoever you are for recommending that video, because I mean I learned a lot, and I want to react. I have more Ultra videos that people are like, hey, like these Ultras are better than these Ultras, man, you should check this Ultra video out. And you know, I'll do that. Why not? I'll do that for you guys. Yeah, again, let me know what other videos you want me to react to. Football players, you know, whatever, anything football related. Um, I'll do that for you guys, man, because you know you guys are awesome. Follow me on Instagram. You can hit me up on Instagram in the DMs and tell me to react to some video. I read all the comments. I read all my DMs, and I'll try to have the video out for you as soon as possible. Catch you in the next video. Peace out, man.